Hey guys! So I'm here to do a planner review and a walkthrough for you. Let me start off by saying this is my very first video, so I really don't know what I'm doing. So just bear with me. But I found this planner on Amazon and I couldn't find any reviews or any flip throughs or anything else but the Amazon photos. So I took a little bit of a chance buying it just to see what it was like. And I wanted to do a review for you guys just in case anyone else was in my shoes and was looking for a walkthrough of it. So that's what this will be. But before we start the planner, I'm going to give you a little bit of background about me and my planner search. So I've never been 100% happy with a planner. It's just never happened for me. I've used a planner since probably for the last 12 years or more. I started off with just the cheap ones you can buy at Walmart. The Day Designer, I think maybe is what they're called, or Day Runner, that's what it is. I started off with those and I've slowly progressed up to all different types. I've used different brands, different styles. I've printed pages from Etsy. I've created my own pages and printed them. I've even tried to plan using a bullet journal, which did not work for me. So the main thing that I've discovered over all these years of different planners is that I need for my planner to be pretty. I get bored with plain white pages or pages with just like a stripe of color or something on them. So when I'm bored, I tend to abandon the planner, and that's not good. I need a planner in my life. So then the craze of decorating your planner came about, and I was like, yes, this is it. This is what I need to get my planner perfect and fine planner piece. So I went out, I bought all the stickers, and I bought the washi tape, and I bought the markers, and the all the little things you can buy to make your planner beautiful, and I was ready to do it. And I did for about 2 months. Until I realized that it was very time consuming and I was having to plan time to plan in my planner. So I don't have time to plan to decorate my planner in order to plan the rest of my week. I just don't. So that's when I realized that my pages needed to come like pre-decorated or just already pretty. So I searched and I searched and I searched. And the only thing that I could really find was pages on Etsy that I could print and, put in my own planner. And I did this. I did this last year. And it was pretty great. The layout was pretty much what I wanted, and the pages were pretty. But it was still time consuming. I had to download, I had to resize and then print and then cut it to fit my planner size and then punch holes because I use a disc bound system. So it was time consuming still. Plus the cost of ink to print full color pages was not very fun. So I was determined that this year I was going to find a planner that was printed and already had beautiful full color pages and still fit my layout needs. Now this was a big undertaking because like I said, I've tried to find this kind of planner before and it never worked out for me. I always had to settle on something else or try something new. So I just wanted something that I could buy and start using, and it already be beautiful. After hours and hours and hours on the internet, I finally found something that might have some potential. It was not this planner, but it was from the same company. So the company's name is Lang, and to be honest, this company has given me hope in possibly finding the perfect planner. I went to Amazon and I searched. I just put in Lang planners, and this company has some pretty amazing stuff. All their stuff is very, very pretty. They do several styles and sizes of planners, plus they do wall calendars, and I think they even do things like puzzles and just prints. They feature different artists. So, like, each planner will have the artwork from one specific artist, and I thought that was really neat. On their Facebook page, they actually really play up their artists. So I thought that was something I appreciated. The bad thing about Amazon is, sometimes you can't tell from the 3 or 4 pictures they give you really what the whole thing's about, especially if it's a planner. I like to have a whole flip through of a planner so that I can see everything about it before I buy it. Well, I could not find it for this. So I went ahead and purchased 3 different planners from Lang to look at in person. And so this video is going to be about this particular planner, and then later, which the other 2 planners are supposed to come in today, so I keep looking out the window for the UPS guy. But later when those come in, I will do a little review on those as well. So I know that I rambled on a lot, so let's go ahead and start looking at this planner now. So it is the 2019 Plan-It Plus planner. Its theme is Ladybird. There are several different versions of this theme. So this one's the Plan-It Plus, like I said, and they also have an engagement planner, a monthly planner, and a deluxe planner. However, those are not as full color as this one is. There is some color in it, but I think like on the weekly views and stuff, the pages are mainly just white. So I went with this one. Again, it is the Plan-It Plus. I know it says Plan-It right here, but on Amazon it's actually Plan-It Plus, so just keep that in mind if you do go to order it. Within each version of the planners, they've got different themes. So the Plan-It Plus I know has at least 2 other themes. There's a mom one and a family one, and then there's the Ladybird. I'm not sure if they make any others, but those were the 3 that I did find. So it is under $20 on Amazon. I think it's like $19.97. I went ahead and ordered one that was from an Amazon warehouse listing that was like, I think I ended up paying like $11 and something for this particular one, just because the original packaging was damaged, and so yeah, it was brand new, but the packaging was damaged, so it was on a discount. I went ahead and bought it because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it. If I was positive I was keeping it, I probably would have just paid the $19.97 for one just to make sure, because I was a little afraid of what it was going to look like when it came in, since the packaging had been damaged. But it seems to be pretty much okay. So here on the tab it says it is a 17-month planner. Now I know that we're into January of 2019, so we don't need from August to December of 2018. I'll probably take those out if I do end up keeping this planner. Tracks schedules for up to 6 people. Front and back pockets for added storage. Conveniently store important contacts and services. So let's take a look at the cover. The artwork is by Tim Coffey. So all throughout the planner is different artwork by him, which is all this floral design. Now, I'm not a big fan of floral. I know that's really super popular right now, but this is different than most floral. It's kind of like bohemian looking to me. It's a little bit like patchwork quilt. I don't know. I just really like this type of floral. So, again, it is by Tim Coffey, and like I said before, each of their planner themes features a different artist. So I thought that was really neat. The cover is 9.5 inches by 8 1/4 inches, including the ring. It does have, oh, the pages inside are a little bit smaller, of course. I think they're about 9 1/4 inches by 7. And to me, that's the perfect size. There were some other planners that I had looked at and that some people had suggested for me, but they were like 5 by 7, and I just can't, I can't do that. 5 inches this way is like really small for me to be able to write. So I could not do 5 by 7. So this is a perfect size for me. So the cover quality, it does have this strap. It's got a little bit of something right here. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure if I wanted to try to get it out, it would probably come out. But the strap is nice just to hold it all together. I don't particularly need one of these, but some people really like that. So it is nice that it does come with it. So the cover is thicker than cardstock. It's almost like laminated cardboard. It's nice, but it's not like a real high quality. During the shipping, or possibly because the packaging was damaged, it's got this little bent spot here. And I'm figuring that throughout the year as I use it, if I do end up using this planner, those will probably, all the corners will probably end up being pretty bent, because I do carry my planner in my bag. So that's something to think about if you need a really, really hard structured cover. This one is not that. So the binding is a coil binding that is a double or twin loop wire. It's not super strong like an Erin Condren coil or something would be. You can see here it kind of got smushed, and that's going to happen throughout the year as well. It's very easy to bend out or back in, so that could be an issue for some people. If I kept this planner, I might possibly just take it completely apart and punch it for a disc bound system and just do away with the coil. But that's just me, and I don't really know yet, but yeah, I probably would. So if you open it up, that front little tab mentioned that there are pockets. The pockets are great. They go all the way up to the top, so that if you have a full sheet in here, it will kind of hold it down a little bit. They're very deep, and I love the contrast here between the two patterns. It's great. Not only does it have one in the front, but if you flip all the way back here, it's got one in the back as well. So a lot of planners don't even have a pocket that comes standard, but this one has two, so that's awesome. So the paper quality, it's not great. It's pretty thin. You can see through the pattern on the other side. You can see it pretty well. I have not done a pen test because I don't know if I'm going to use this planner or not, or keep it, so I'm not going to write in it yet. But I feel like some heavier like felt tip pens are probably going to bleed through. The paper is not super smooth and it's not super thick. So, but you got to remember that this is not super high quality, and remember the price point is under $20. So you're not going to get the same type of paper that you would from $40 or $50 planner. The tabs, they're nice because they are cardstock and they are laminated. It's got the month and the year on both sides, so that's really nice. And like I said, we don't need all of these 2018 months, but that's okay. They do go through a range of like 4 or 5 different colors on the tabs, so that's really nice. I like lots and lots of color, as I've mentioned. So we're going to go ahead and go through these front pages real quickly. I don't actually use these for the most part in my planners. I would probably either paste something over this that would be something I use, like I track the books that I read, and I track like the days that I've missed at school, if I've used a personal day or a sick day or whatever. So I have my own personal pages that I like to use that I would either paste over top of these or possibly just take these out and add some. I'm not really sure how I would do that, but yeah. But some people do use these, so I'm just going to go ahead and go through them really quickly. So this front one is This Planner Belongs To, and it's got 4 little lines here. You can write your name, address, whatever. And just take a second to appreciate how beautiful it is. It really is pretty. When you switch over to the next page, you've got contacts. This is just name and then a little space for an address or phone number. This is work or office, so your supervisor, manager, and any coworkers you'd like to have contacts for emergency and medical. If you notice, it's got veterinarian. I thought that was kind of nice. And then it's services, so like your daycare, your hair salon, your nail salon, plumber, electrician, all those types of things that you might actually need a number for. Then we've got 2 pages with year at a glance. So we don't need 2018. You could probably cover this up with something if you didn't want to use that. So we've got 2019. Down here it's got a little list for the moon phases, which later on in the monthly view, it does have the moon phases. So you can, that's like how the little thing to tell you what it means. So then we've got a list of holidays for 2019 and 2020, which is nice. And then birthdays and anniversaries for each month that you'd like to remember. Now, so since we are already in January, I'm going to skip to the January 2019 tab instead of starting in August. So here is the monthly view. It's very nice. And what I look for in a monthly view is nice big spaces to write, and then notes. I love to have the notes on the month. So it's got, of course, the little holidays written down here. It's got some weird holidays, like Coming of Age Day for Japan. And then down here is Australia Day observance. So it's kind of different days for different countries, which is kind of neat, I guess, if you would use that. So if you switch over to the next page, this is the weekly layout, which I actually really like for the most part. It's got the week dates up here, and then across the top it's got your days of the week and the actual date written. And then it's got columns with 6 boxes that go all the way down. Now, if you'll remember from that front little tab that we looked at, it said you can track 6 family members' daily plans. So this extra little column is for family names. So you can put, mom, dad, and your kids or whatever, and then each thing that they have planned throughout the week. For me, I would not use it this way. I would just use it, put a sticker or something over this, and put it as my grocery list or notes for the week, something like that. But I would not use it the way that it is listed. But it is nice because you can change it with just a sticker and it would be fine. You could also use it as a student planner. Have the class name over here and then homework listed across the rows. So that would be nice. and just a little sticker would take care of that. This is the main thing I do not like about the week view, because it starts on Sunday. I'm a teacher and my week does not start on Sunday. It starts on Monday. So I like to have my Saturday and Sunday over here together, and that I would have to change that if I used this planner. So I'd probably just washi over the top of that, or stickers. I'm not really sure what I would do here, but I would have to change this to where it started on Monday. They did not have a different option for that. Otherwise, I would have chosen it. But, yeah. So, but for the most part, there's lots of writing space. If you wanted to use one of these boxes for your meal planning or tracking things, you know, like, I think there's lots of space to be able to customize this how you want it. I love how the pattern is still underneath. It's just slightly less bold. And then you've got just little extras. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to be beautiful without me having to add any stickers or anything to it. So I'm really happy with that part of it. So we're going to go ahead and switch to the back. I want to show you something extra that comes with the planner. And then we'll do a flip through of each month so I can show you the different artwork. Oh, it does come with the password page right in the back here. And then it's got 2 full sheets of these square stickers. So it's got things like lunch date, coffee date, dinner party, birthday party, movie night, hot date, exercise, clean, laundry. On this page, it's got pedicure, manicure, vacation, don't forget, meeting, car service. So all these cool little things. So if you really like stickers and like to plan your different events with stickers, there's lots of them here. I think there was like 288 stickers. So I don't know personally if I would use them much. I might use some of them, like the hair appointments or something like that. But yeah, if you like stickers, they've got a lot here for you to choose from. So we're going to go back to January of 2019 here. I'm going to show you a month. Whoops. Sorry about that. I'm going to show you the month spread and then turn over to the weekly spread. It is the same throughout the whole month. So that is something that I could possibly find myself getting bored with, but maybe not. So I'm going to flip through from January to December and show you the different artworks for each month. So here is January and the week. February, that's really pretty purple. And the week. March, well, that's good, green for St. Patrick's Day. And the week. April, that looks kind of Eastery to me, kind of like an Easter egg decoration. And the week. May. And the week. June. July. August. September. October. November. and December. So that is the flip through for each of the month's artwork. Overall, I think I could definitely use this planner. I would have to still make a few changes just to make it perfect for my needs, but it could easily be done. Now, this could be something that might be perfect right out of the box for you. So I really just wanted to show you guys so that you would have it available to look at all the way through. I think this is a great option if you are not into pre-decorating your planner with stickers and washi and all that fancy stuff. This is great for someone like me that just wants to open it and go. So I hope you enjoyed it. Later today, when those other two planners come in, I'm going to get those videoed and get those up as well. They are a completely different layout. So we'll see how those work out. So thanks guys, thanks for watching.